When I was in law school, one of my heroes was a guy who was the greatest lawyer in the world. He was later, I think it was, he was in the Guinness Book of World Records as the most successful defense attorney who ever lived. His name was Sir Lionel Luckhoo. Get this, you'll appreciate this. He won 247 murder trials in a row as a defense attorney, either before the jury or on appeal.
Wow.
Yeah, nobody's ever done. He's in the Guinness Book of World Records, greatest lawyer ever lived. He was a skeptic like I was about the resurrection. He thought, Jesus didn't return from the dead and prove. He says, give me a break. And someone challenged him. Sir Lionel, you're the greatest lawyer. Have you ever taken your monumental legal skill and applied it to the historical record and come to an informed conclusion about whether or not Jesus did return from the dead? He said, no, I haven't, but I will. So he set out, he did what I did. He spent years investigating the evidence, and I'll recite to you one sentence he wrote that summarized his conclusion. He says, I say unequivocally that the evidence for the resurrection of Jesus Christ is so overwhelming that it compels acceptance by proof, which leaves absolutely no room for doubt. This is a guy that knows evidence. He could take what looks like an airtight case against his client and find all the flaws. He was knighted twice by Queen Elizabeth. He became a member of the Supreme Court of his country. And that was his conclusion about the evidence. Now, do most people check it out? No, most people don't. Most people don't take 2 years of their life like I did and really delve into it. But that's why I wrote the case for Christ, to say, maybe this is a way. So I just interview scholars and let them present the case in an affirmative way. But, I just encourage anybody who's watching to say, if you question, if you doubt it, do what I did. Check it out. There's plenty of evidence out there. Do the due diligence and come to an informed conclusion about whether Jesus is who he claimed to be. Because if he is, then what he says about us, how he says we should live, what he says about heaven, what he says about the eternal condition of our soul and so forth, we can trust it if he is who he claimed to be.